So, as some of you guys may know, there has been a lot of commotion about the Philadelphia Black Panther Party of self-defense, and specifically about their leader, Chairman Paul Birdsong. Now, I just want to talk about a few things because I've seen a lot of people coming out claiming that this guy is an informant, an agent, just making it seem like this guy just completely came out of nowhere. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the specific video about his comments towards ICE. And that's really kind of what has put him on the map as of the last few weeks. So I just wanted to talk about this for a second to explain my personal opinion on it, what I think about him, and to pretty much kind of put an end to some of the things that I've seen people say about this particular guy. So let's hop right into it. I got a couple of notes right here, and I'll just go over a few points with a few examples. So before we hop right into this, we first have to come to an understanding of what the original Black Panther movement was created for and what it stood for and what role they played in their communities that they served. So the original Black Panthers, like Bobby Seale, Huey P. Newton, and Fred Hampton, their initial goal was to address police brutality, was to advocate for Black power, and to feed, clothe, and shelter their communities, specifically with the free breakfast program that they had provided to many children. So when we take a look at the role that they played in their communities, that's what I believe is to be a Black Panther. So for Exhibit A, I will be showing you an example of him giving back to his community by feeding the people and clothing the people. Take a look at this.
All power to the people. Fresh. Just made it. See, those are metal pants that we made it in here. We didn't go buy it. You know what I'm saying? We made it in our own spot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we still making it. So we got the chicken fries, we got strawberries, we got broccoli, we got lettuce, we got potatoes, we got canned goods and tomatoes and plantain and grapes and milk and whole turkeys. Come get them. We also got clothes. It's all free at Black Panther Party headquarters, 2123 Gratz. You'll see the van parked up front. You'll see the sign on the door. All power to the people.
For the next example, we have him at the Philadelphia City Council speaking on behalf of the people regarding any forms of improvements that can be made to better the community of Philadelphia. Let's take a look at this.
My name is Paul Birdsong. I represent the Los Angeles, Michigan, and Philadelphia chapters of the New Age Panther Party under the tutelage of the original Black Panther Party, but a separate organization. We employ new tactics where we work with police, we work with city council, we work with government officials in order to collectively bring about the good of the Black community. We are for the protection of the Black man, woman, and child by any means necessary. We are here today to speak on behalf of the city of Philadelphia, not the organization, but the people. We are here to request, number one, like he said, like the brother said, we do want a boots on the ground or a preventative measure that is derived of people from the community, civilians from the community. Also an initiative that would employ people coming back to the community from incarceration to be a preventative measure to stop violence in the community. But we want to take it a step further. Cities that have an up-to-date, state-of-the-art forensics facility that is capable of solving murders solve two problems. Number one, closure for the mothers of homicide victims who are still waiting. CBS reported in 2023 that 50% of the homicides in the city of Philadelphia go unsolved due to an obsolete forensics lab that is severely compromised and understaffed and underfunded. So we're requesting, along with the propositions that Mayor Sherrell Parker has made public, that immediate attention is given to the fact that Philadelphia has an obsolete and useless forensics lab that neither deters crime or solves it. If CBS News reports with actual statistics that 50% of the homicides in Philadelphia, excuse me, sir, in the gray suit, sir, Councilman Mark, I'm speaking to you guys.
Pardon me, we were just confirming the amount that has already been allocated for the forensics lab
Okay.
that you were speaking about.
Okay, cool.
Yes, because we were listening and we wanted to be able to tell you at the end of your testimony how much was allocated through this process. We were just confirming that.
Thank you. And we not only want to confirm that money has been allocated to it, but we want to confirm that there are plans to actually put that money into action immediately. Because again, if 50% of the homicides in 2023 were unsolved, how many were unsolved in 2022 and in 2021 and in 2020? How many mothers are waiting from 2018, 17, and 16 to find out who murdered their child? And then why would people stop murdering people in Philadelphia if they don't have to worry about the crime getting solved in the first place? So we want those things to go into, I know there's budgets allocated, I know people have talked about money and have signed papers saying we're gonna give money to this, but we want a tangible action to be taken immediately.
For the last example, we have him standing up against the Philadelphia Police Department regarding police brutality. Let's take a look at this.
If you don't hurt people,
don't
you ain't
step
gonna
towards
work.
me again.
Shut your ass
okay?
up.
You better
If
not step
ain't-
towards me again.
Shut your ass
You
up.
right.
I'm right here.
Okay, take another step.
Physical distance.
I know.
Arms
You
length.
right.
I know
Listen,
the law.
you
I
got
know
the
I'm
right
right.
one.
I know I'm
You got
right.
the right one.
I know I'm right. You shouldn't have a badge on, you fucking bully. This is what's going on. If the people in the community are mad about what y'all doing, you should be listening to what they say and trying to fix it. Not getting in their face talking about, I wish you would, because I will. I'm not scared. You see how many of y'all, comrades, walk 50 feet that way. Walk 50 feet that way. Excuse me, can y'all back up just a little bit? I want to display something. I'm by myself. I'm not scared of all of y'all. Right? I'm telling you, if black people are brutalized in Philadelphia, we gonna get involved. We don't want to get involved. We want to serve the community together. We want to stop the drugs and stuff together. But you can't be on both sides of the line. So you can't be punching people or stepping on their head or laughing at them while they're having a seizure and then want somebody to be nice to you. You see what I'm saying? If I did that, my comrades did that, I'd fuck my comrade up. My comrade wouldn't be walking around next to me in a uniform, and I wouldn't care if I got fired or sued or any of that shit, because I stand for it. You supposed to stand for that. You see what I'm saying? So if you, right, but that shit right there wasn't peaceful. I got you, but then I remove it. I hear you, but what I'm saying to you is, I'm telling you why. I'm telling you where this anger come from. You see what I'm saying? If the police don't brutalize people in this neighborhood, we don't got to get with the police. But if we get video sent to us of that, we going to come yelling and screaming and ready to fight.
Guess what? You got a right to voice your opinion.
It's not funny. That's why you're a pig. See, police officers, hold on, police officers that serve the community, they cool, but when police officers laugh at people having seizures because they slammed them on the ground, that's a pig, right? When police punch you, punching you is not part of their policy. That's a pig, right? The police officer says I would dignify everyone I encounter during the commission of my shift. If they're not dignifying everybody they come encounter with, that's a pig. It says I would treat everybody with courtesy and respect. If they hop out talking like this, bald-headed bully, that's a pig. You understand what I'm saying? That man is black in the black community being a pig, right? I want y'all to know the difference. I also want you to know that you do not have to be scared of them. See what I'm saying? You don't got to be scared of them. You understand? I will get into it with them and die before I let them do anything to you, sister. You don't gotta be scared of them. And more black men in this community need to get their right. I got my record expunged. I got a gun license right here. More black people need to get their record expunged, and they need to get legally armed so that they're not the only ones with the guns. So that the punching and the slamming and the putting the foot on the head, all that shit stops. Because all three of those things happen in that camera, and they're not gonna happen while I'm here.
I got you. What's your name, sir?
My name is Paul Birdsong. I'm the chairman of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. What's yours?
Sorry, listen, we here to be peaceful. We just here to make sure nothing goes wrong.
That's what I'm here for.
We don't need no hostility. You know
There
what I'm
is
saying?
hostility.
Listen.
If you don't want hostility, hold your comrades accountable. Every officer that's in that tape should be arrested.
I remove them, right?
What about the officers that slammed that man in there and laughed as he had a seizure?
Well, we can take care of that. We can take care of that.
Oh, we gonna take care of it. We already found him. Well,
listen,
every badge number in the video.
You can't make threats. Okay?
I didn't make a threat. I responded to one. He said it. I said, we at the Panther Party's here. We're not gonna let you beat up on anybody here. That's not a threat. That's us defending ourselves. We're the Black Panther Party for self-defense. He got out the car and said if I interfere with him doing his duty, it's gonna be a problem. I said your duty's not to punch nobody. right? Or kick nobody, or laugh when anybody's having a seizure. So if you illegally put your hands on somebody, I'm gonna intervene. I don't care if it's a problem. I'm not just voicing my opinion. I'm telling you that the black people will not be the victims of the police in this community no more while we're here. Okay. That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna recruit others around here. So when I leave, they're gonna continue not being the victims. Okay. Right, all right. You hold your comments accountable. I make sure mine do the right thing too. Black power. Black power.
So after looking at all of these examples, I think that we can conclude that this man has embodied the definition of what it takes to be a Black Panther. He is actively giving back to the community, protecting and serving the people, fighting for the liberation of black people. So I can't fault this man for trying to do his best to push the culture forward. I can't fault him for that. And I know it's a lot of people that, you know, they seen that video circulating around the internet about his comments towards ICE.
Won't no ICE agent ever run up on me. I guarantee you they won't. I'll put a hole in their chest the size of a window. Safe line repair, safe line replace. That's what's gonna happen. They touch me. Unarmed woman was killed by ICE. If you think you're about to come and brutalize the people while we're standing here, fuck around and find out. Our interactions with the police and ICE, and we hold them accountable. We hold them accountable. We patrol the community and we hold them accountable. The Black Panther Party for self-defense, we're the same Panther Party from back in the day, but we're a little more aggressive now, you dig? Carry bigger guns and we don't take no shit. Places where there are a lot of immigrants at, I think that the community around them needs to take special care to them and it needs to start escorting them to and from everywhere to make sure that they're safe. Because them ICE agents ain't gonna act like that if it's a bunch of people standing outside with assault rifles and shotguns. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. That means them shotgun shells that shoot out of a pump, they shoot them rapidly. If you are gonna legally arm yourself with something bigger than what they got. Those who serve in the public, they should be fearful of the public. They should be fearful that the public is going to be dissatisfied with their job that they're doing, not feeling like they're tyrants, not feeling like they're bullies because they got guns and body armor and walkie-talkies. That makes them immune to whatever the people would do. I think you want to correct the ideology of the pig and the mentality of the slave catcher, you meet them with equal force. All power to the motherfucking people.
No power to the pig.
And that was their introduction to their chapter. And it's unfortunate, you know, I kind of wish he would have just said what he said a little bit differently, or at least clarify that he wasn't necessarily threatening them people. But, you know, it's unfortunate that that's the one video that really put them kind of on the map as far as people paying attention to what they got going on. But it's like they did far more than just march with guns. You get what I'm saying? They're far more than just black people with guns. They're actually protecting and serving the community in other ways. And I think a lot of people need to put some respect on their name.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name.